Good morning everyone. Welcome back to your science class. Children, in the previous classes we have discussed about the components of blood. Today let us study the second component of human circulatory system, that is blood vessels. As the name says, I have already told you, their system is also known as cardiovascular system. Here the term comes vascular, which is associated with the root word vessels. So let us see about blood vessels in detail. Children, the second component is blood vessels, which means they are the specialized tubes or the channels which makes the blood flow through them across the whole body. In our body there is a big network of vessels running around the body, and in our body the blood vessels can be categorized or grouped into three categories. What are they? Let us see. So first one is the arteries, second veins, and third is the capillaries. So let us discuss them in detail one by one. Children, arteries are the vessels which are thick and elastic. They are the one which carries blood from the heart to the body, means they are carrying blood away from the heart. Then what kind of blood they are carrying, children? They are carrying specially oxygenated blood. What is oxygenated blood? The blood which is rich in oxygen, okay? The blood which is pure and coming from the heart. So they are carrying oxygenated blood which is rich in oxygen from the heart to every part of the body. They do not have any valves in them. They have thick and elastic walls because in the arteries blood flows with a very high pressure. They are deeply seated in the body, okay? Children, there is an exception to the arteries, that we have one artery, that is pulmonary artery, which is an exception. Unlike the arteries, it carries impure blood, or we can say deoxygenated blood, from the heart to the lungs. It carries impure blood from the heart to the lungs for purification of blood. So this is an exception. Otherwise, all the arteries carry oxygenated blood. And let me tell you, children, that arteries, when together they divide into fine tubes, they form capillaries, which we will be discussing afterwards. Now the second type of blood vessels, children, second type of tubes or the blood vessels are the veins, okay? Veins are the ones which are featured with the thin walls, as the blood flows in them with the low pressure, no jerks are there, and also they are supplied with the valves. Valves what are like the flap-like structures which prevent the entry of the blood back to the heart. So it means now what they are doing, they are carrying blood to the heart from all the cells of the body to the heart. They are specialized in carrying deoxygenated blood. What is deoxygenated blood, children? The blood which is impure, which is rich in carbon dioxide, okay? And again we also have an exception here with the veins, that is the pulmonary vein, children, which is an exceptional vein. It carries pure blood from the lungs to the heart, and rest all the veins are carrying impure blood from the cells of the body to the heart, okay? So this is a difference between them. They have walls, they are thin walled, and when all the capillaries unite into channels, they form veins, okay? Next is capillaries. Now let us deal with capillaries. As I have already told you, they are the finest or the narrowest blood vessels and numerous in number, okay? So what are they? When arteries divide into small narrow channels, they make up capillaries, and they are having so thin walls that they allow the diffusion of gases, nutrients, minerals easily into the cells and from the cells. Their walls are so thin, they are so permeable that they allow the exchange of all the nutrients and minerals and other essential components between the cells and the vessels, okay? So capillaries, when they unite together, they form veins. So we can say they act as a link between the arteries and the veins. As you can see in the diagram, children, I have drawn here, they are the arteries, they are the veins here. You can see the heart in the center. The arteries are carrying pure or the oxygenated blood from the heart to the body cells, and they again divide into finer small branches called capillaries, and when these capillaries connect together, they form veins. And what the vein does? Veins carry that complete deoxygenated blood for purification and send it back to the heart. This is how they are interconnected in between and allows the circulation of blood throughout the body. So this is all for the blood vessels, children. Revise the topic nicely. Thank you.